Imitation, they say, is the highest form of flattery. So in this video, I'm going to explain to you how to identify companies on Facebook and then do an inventory of what you like and what you don't like as you build out your Facebook page. We're going to go through two basic concepts. One is the structure of their page, their cover photo, their profile picture, etc. And the other is their posting strategy, what they're posting and why. Let's get started. Welcome back. We're looking at how to audit companies on Facebook for ideas. As I explained, imitation, right? The highest form of flattery, and even better is intelligent imitation. So we want to kind of walk through how you look at Facebook pages. I'm going to assume that you've watched the video on how to search Facebook, so you have at least a list of some companies that you're interested in. Those could either be direct competitors, or they could be companies like, say, REI or Whole Foods that you just admire as a brand and you know that they do a pretty good job with their social media marketing, especially their Facebook, okay? So I'm going to assume you have some companies. And I've got some of my favorites here that I want to go through and explain why I really admire their marketing, and let's reverse engineer what they're doing. So we'll assume that you have logged into Facebook, and let's start with the Super Dentist. And let's let that load. Okay, so in the materials in the YouTube description, all this, I've kind of got some steps here to conducting an inventory, and I'd recommend that you and your team, open up a little notepad or something and put in here Facebook audit, so you can take some notes as you're going through. And it's a really good exercise to do with a team, do with your CEO, do with your manager, do with your salespeople. 2 or 3 or 4 of you sit in a room and just sort of brainstorm and go through and look at some Facebooks together. Put them up on a monitor there on the wall and go through and audit what do you like, what don't you like, so you get some ideas as you're going to build out and optimize your own Facebook page. So let's take Super Dentists, okay, and then just kind of a good way to do this, let's just copy over what we're looking at. All right, so here's Super Dentist, and you might be a dentist yourself, you might not. Again, it could either be a competitor, a similar company that you admire, or it could be just a company like Super Dentist that you just think does a good job and you want to kind of deconstruct it. All right, so there's two big elements, the structure and the posting strategy. So let's talk about structure first. So structure is things like the cover photo. So you're going to look at the cover photo and, do I like it? What does it express? Now this is a dentist, right? Which one of the reasons I admire Super Dentist is I hate dentistry. I go to the dentist myself, but I think it's basically torture that you pay for. It's not a pleasant experience, although I love my dentist, right? Shout out to Dr. Louie. I love them. But, it's just not fun. So what they've done, it's very kid-friendly dentist, right? So you can see here, what is it a picture of? It's not a picture of a root canal, right? There's not a root canal here. It doesn't have a picture of money and say, we're going to torture you, giving you a root canal, and we're going to take a lot of your money, right? So think conceptually, why are they putting a certain type of cover photo together, and what's the brand image? So obviously the brand image here is that dentistry is fun. We're going to encourage you and your kids to come in for dentistry. So you're going to look at that cover photo and you're going to make some notes. Do you like it? Don't you like it? What do you think about it in terms of its brand identity? It doesn't exactly say dentist. That's one thing I would maybe criticize it. It's a little vague that this is a dentist. Now this is your profile picture, which shows up when somebody posts something. Again, same idea. Do you like the profile picture? Get some ideas for your own. All right, now I also have a couple other companies that I want to look at while I'm doing this. So, open up a couple browser windows. So here's Navy Federal Credit Union. Now, it's a credit union. Again, I admire them because, almost nothing gets more boring than banking. But they've done a really pretty incredible job. They have 1 million people that like their page, right? So they must know something about Facebook marketing. Now, so here's their cover photo. Now, the question is, do you like it? Don't you like it? It's certainly Facebook. It's certainly friends, family, fun. It looks like it's some guy who's maybe got a new truck or something from the bank. Do you like it? Maybe it doesn't convey banking enough for you. Who knows? But at least it's not just a picture of a teller or a picture of a ATM, something boring like that. Then in terms of their profile picture, they're using their logo. And then the third one that I have is kind of a personal hero of mine, Robert Barron, who's a bishop. And he's like, I love educational TV. I'll just show my age there. And he does a lot of history about Catholicism and theology. And whether you believe it or not, I don't care. But he does a great job with marketing on Facebook
his brand, his books, his videos, all this kind of stuff. Now his picture is, of course, him as an individual, but this is a page. It's his Facebook page. And then we're going to start looking at posting strategy. And here he's filming somewhere in Rome. He gets to travel the whole world. All right, so you're going through and you're looking, cover photo, profile. Now let's talk about tabs. So again, and you're making some notes up here, cover photo, what we like, what do we like? And you say, it's fun. What don't we like? It doesn't say dentist. It's not clear that it's a dentist. Right? So make some notes with your team as you go through and audit some of these pages. And the point is not that you're going to like everything or you're going to hate everything. The point is you're going to audit what you do like and what you don't like, and you're going to get a better sense for your own company of how to build out your page in such a way that it'll work for you. There's no right or wrong answers here. There's just art. There's just marketing, just the impressions that you're getting. Okay, now let's go back to tabs. Notice on Super Dentist, the tabs over here on the left. And notice that they have a review tab and that they have reviews. Now, if you're a local business, it makes a lot of sense that you'd want to encourage reviews on Facebook, right? Because when people review you, they see how awesome you are and their friends see it, et cetera, et cetera. So it's sort of marketing through their friends how awesome you are. And they must be a good dentist, right? They have really 4.3 stars and really read the reviews. They're pretty incredible. All right, so they have a review tab. Now let's go over here to Navy Federal. See how there's no review tab? They do not have a review tab. And let's look at Bishop Robert Barron. No review tab either. Now, once you know the question, right? Once you know the question, you can go to Google and you can put, how do I enable the review tab on Facebook? And you can Google that, and you're going to find blog posts and Facebook help files that are going to tell you how to do this. So your inventory tells you, oh, look, the review tab, positive, negative. Now, positive meaning you get good reviews. If everyone hates you, maybe you don't want the review tab. Okay? So you're looking through your structure. Calls to action. Notice how they have call now. Navy Federal has call now. What is Bishop Robert Barron? Learn more. So that call to action is enabled in the settings of your Facebook page. So now you decide what kind of call to action do I want, if any, and then how do I enable it. Post to page. Do they allow users to post to the page? So over here, see how I can write something and I can put, I love credit unions, and I can post that to the page. So that encourages interactivity. Now, all of these 3 pages have that turned on. Let me show you who doesn't have it turned down. So the White House, right, our first social media president here, Barack Obama, right? Let that load there. And notice you cannot post to the page here. Notice how there's no review tab, even though the White House is a physical location and could certainly have a review tab. So someone at the White House has made a decision to not allow posts to the page. Let's be honest, because people would trash talk the White House. That's just the unfortunate reality of where we live in today's society. And they don't allow review tabs for the same thing, but they do have a YouTube tab. So as you're going through your audit, decide what you like, what you don't like. Okay, this first group is under structure. How is the page set up? And what do you like, dislike of cover photo, profile picture, tabs, call to action, post to page? Those are the big ones. Then you want to drill into what's called the posting strategy. And in the book, I explained that in general, on Facebook, the best strategy is fun, 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 to build up your edge rank, to encourage interactivity, to get people engaged, and then buy our stuff. Fun, 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 buy our stuff. Fun, 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 buy our stuff is the right posting strategy. So you want to look at what are they posting? Are they posting images, videos, contests? What's drawing the most engagement? What posts are fun? What posts are marketing? And what all of this about is encouraging interactivity and how they're doing it. Now let's look at super pages and let's go down and let's sort of notice. So notice how they have an event pinned to the page about an upcoming Halloween event, I guess, where they're going to kind of give the kids money for candy, right? They have a contest to nominate your favorite teacher with a YouTube, right? They've got another one about their spooktacular. They have worldwide teachers. Notice how this isn't dentistry. It's not, get your root canal and, oh, isn't it awesome when you have a cavity because we make more money and we get to go to Hawaii, right? So these are fun, 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 fun. And you can see that lots of contests, lots of engagement, lots of really fun stuff is going on. And only very occasionally will they post something shameless about dentistry. This is an example. Right? So fun, 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 and then they're getting closer to their marketing message. All right? Now, you can also look at their posts and look for the ones that have the most interactivity. Let's look at Navy Federal Credit Union for this, right? So they're having an event, a shredding event, right? Save before spending, pay yourself here. Now, here's where you can start to see interactivity. So you can see this post has essentially 86 likes. It has 2 shares, and it has certain comments on it. Okay? So you can see that they're actually responding to comments from users. So they do a really, really good job of this interactivity. So do you know how to spot a phishing scam? 57 likes, 14 shares. Interactive, it's definitely in their genre, and they're working it. And occasionally, if I can find one, they're going to have some, shameless buy ourself. Go come in and here this is getting kind of buy our stuff, isn't it? So look at their posting strategy. Notice what's a video. Notice what's an image. Notice what's kind of fun. Notice what's informative, and then occasionally the kind of go for the killer, buy our stuff, come into the branch. Robert Barron, same sort of thing. He's posting a lot of kind of interesting stuff about Catholicism. Here he is in Los Angeles. He's doing his thing. And, he's like everybody, right? He's occasionally going to shamelessly say, hey, my new books are out. So he's also fun, buy my stuff, videos, images, whatever. And then look at, again, he's maybe a little bit more fun. Look at the share count and the interactive count of his videos. So you're going to look at those posts to sort of see what you like and don't like about not only what are they posting, but what is getting the most interactivity. So on your little notes, then you're going to have what I would call posting strategy and sort of example posts. What posts are getting the most shares, likes, comments, which is your interactivity. And then what posts are, shameless, buy our stuff. So to wrap this up, right, you're going to do some research on Facebook, find some companies that are similar to yours, find some companies that you admire in a marketing sense. You're going to look at them. You're going to sit down with your team. You're going to audit them, their structure, namely their cover photo. Do you like it? Don't like it? How do they change it? Your profile picture, their tabs, their call to action, their posts. You're also going to look at their posting strategy. What are they posting and why? Look at their interactivity. What's getting them the most interactivity? So now you're able to essentially imitate some of the people who are doing a good job and catch up to them with your own marketing. Finally, another really good idea is to like the pages of companies you want to sort of monitor. So here I am on Super Dentist, and I'm going to click like. So now I've liked it, right? And then when I log into my Facebook as a person, I can go over here on the left to my pages feed. It's a little hard to find sometimes. It's not my own pages, it's my pages feed. There it is. That's right, they really hide it. So then you log into Facebook. Let me highlight that for you. So you like the pages of companies you sort of want to monitor and keep track on, competitors, people that you admire, and then on the left-hand side, click on your pages feed, and you're now able to go and see companies that you're monitoring, what's going on. So here's all the things I'm monitoring and checking out: Hillary Clinton and Trump and the Catholic Church and Moreno Ranches, etc. So a good way to do that and keep informed. Okay, so we have now learned how to audit companies on Facebook to generate our ideas, how to do an inventory, and the materials, of course, are in the YouTube description. And then subscribe to our channel, all that good stuff. And if you're reading the book, if you have any questions, please reach out to me, as I'm always happy to take questions.